Hey there, documentary fans! Welcome back to another thrilling episode. Today, I'm diving into the intense, dramatic end of an era, the last samurai battle. This is a story filled with valor, tradition, and a clash of cultures. Get ready to journey back to 19th century Japan, where tradition and modernity clashed in a spectacular showdown. It was a time of great upheaval and transformation. Picture this, it's the late 1800s. The streets are bustling with a mix of traditional kimonos and Western suits. Japan's been isolated for centuries, but now Western influences are flooding in. The arrival of Western ships brought new technologies and ideas that were both exciting and threatening to the old ways. The samurai, those legendary warriors, find themselves at a crossroads. Their way of life, steeped in honor and tradition, is being challenged like never before. Enter the Satsuma Rebellion of 1877, led by the fierce and determined Saigo Takamori. Saigo was a man of great principle and unwavering loyalty to the samurai code. Saigo, a samurai of the old ways, couldn't stand the rapid changes. He saw the influx of Western culture as a threat to the very fabric of Japanese society. He gathered thousands of like-minded warriors to challenge the modernized Imperial Japanese army. These warriors were ready to fight for their beliefs and their way of life. This was more than a battle. It was a fight for their way of life. The samurai were determined to preserve their honor and traditions at any cost. All right, let's set the scene. The final clash happened at Shiroyama, near Kagoshima. This location would become the stage for a historic and tragic showdown. The final clash happened at Shiroyama, near Kagoshima. The terrain was rugged and challenging, adding to the drama of the impending battle. On one side you have Saigo's 500 remaining samurai. These were the last of the warriors who had followed him through thick and thin. On the other, 30,000 government troops armed with modern rifles and cannons. The sheer number and advanced weaponry of the government forces were overwhelming. It's a classic David and Goliath scenario, right? The odds were heavily stacked against the samurai, but their spirit was unbreakable. Despite being vastly outnumbered, the samurai didn't back down. They charged into battle with a fierce determination that was both inspiring and heartbreaking. They fought with unmatched bravery and skill. Each samurai was a master of combat, and they used every ounce of their training in this final stand. But the odds were against them. The modern weaponry and sheer numbers of the government troops were too much to overcome. The fighting was brutal, intense, and relentless. The battlefield was a chaotic mix of clashing swords, gunfire, and the cries of warriors. Imagine the chaos, the clash of swords, the roar of cannons. The air was thick with smoke and the sounds of battle. As dawn broke on September 24, 1877, the battle reached its heartbreaking conclusion. The samurai had fought valiantly, but the end was inevitable. Saigo, severely wounded, chose an honorable death over capture. In true samurai fashion, he committed seppuku, a ritual suicide, to preserve his honor. It marked the end of the samurai as a military force. The era of the samurai warriors had come to a tragic close. The age of the samurai was over, but their legacy, forever etched in history. Their stories of bravery and honor continue to inspire. The impact of this battle was monumental. It was a turning point that signaled the end of feudal Japan and the beginning of a new era. It symbolized the end of feudal Japan and the rise of modernity. The country would never be the same again. The samurai spirit, however, never truly faded. It lives on in Japanese culture, in the values of honor, loyalty, and courage. It lives on in Japanese culture, in the values of honor, loyalty, and courage. These principles continue to shape the identity of Japan. So there you have it, the dramatic end of the samurai era. A tale of unwavering honor and the relentless march of progress. A tale of unwavering honor and the relentless march of progress. The samurai may be gone, but their legacy lives on. If you enjoyed this deep dive into history, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more captivating stories. Your support helps us bring more incredible tales to life. Until next time, keep exploring and stay curious. There's always more history to uncover and more stories to tell.